Welcome back, everybody. So, as you can see by the smile on my face, I have some good news for you. So we went out this afternoon. I said we were going to try the impossible task of finding a pangolin, and we almost gave up. But then fortunately, the vehicle who has gone out with us this afternoon to help us find pangolin managed to find one of the males that we have in the area. As you can see, I'm a bit lost for words and breath at the moment. So I do have some good news, one being that we found the pangolin. There is some bad news, but some good news tagged to that is, unfortunately, the pangolin was in an area where there wasn't any signal. Now, before all of you go, oh, Jarryd, like, how can you bring us up to this pangolin and then drop us off like this? We did manage to record it. So what Marcel's going to do is he's going to play back the recording. It was done about 20 minutes ago. So if any of you do have any questions, I'll try to get back to your questions once Marcel's finished with the playback. Well, I trust that you enjoy it as much as I did. Today in search of a pangolin, and we've just had a brief glimpse of one walking through the long grass. Unfortunately, the area that it's walking at the moment is in an area where there is no signal, and the grass is long, so it's quite tough to film it as it is, but you can hear it walking through the long grass. I'm so excited. We've got Marcel behind the camera, absolutely losing his mind. We're both red in the face. But let's see if we can get another view of this male pangolin. It is one of the males that we have on the reserve. He's just woken up probably about an hour or so ago, and he's out in search to find some ants. They do also feed on termites, but the majority of their diet is ants. All right, let's see if we can get another view. I'm just going to go a little bit more forward. Just found a bit of an open area where there might be some ants. He's busy digging at the moment. Oh my word, I'm lost for words. So at the moment, you might not be able to see, but it's actually walking on his back feet. So they walk with their front feet or up in the air, and they only walk on their back feet. And their front feet and paws are basically just used for moving rocks to find ants and digging into the sand to find some ants or termites. Now, although it is a scaly creature, you might think that is a reptile. It is most certainly not a reptile. A pangolin is a mammal. Now, you might wonder, what are those funny looking things on the tail of the pangolin? It does actually look like what a baby pangolin would look like, but it is not one. So that is a tracking system. And the reason why I said it looks like a baby pangolin is that the mother carries her single pup around on her tail, pretty much in the similar area where that tracking system is. Now, the reason why we have these trackers on our pangolins is that they have been recently introduced, and using tracking systems or collars or tags, as some would call it, is a very commonly practiced within conservation. And it is important for us, while we try to figure out where these pangolins like to feed, it's coming closer to the vehicle, the habitat team is able to track down each and every individual that we have on the property. Ooh, I think it's just found something to feed on. You can see how it's just stopped and curled its body up a little bit. It's not curling its body up because of us. This pangolin isn't afraid of us at all. You can see feeding away as if we are not even here. The reason why I said it's not curling up is that that is the way pangolins will defend themselves. If a predator like a lion or a leopard or a hyena tries to kill the pangolin, they're able to roll up into a ball. And those scoots on their back are very, very strong. I hope that you enjoyed that as much as I did. Unfortunately, it wasn't live, but it was 15 minutes delayed. And I guess a delay is better than nothing at all.